All right, let's talk about three of the smallest, but seriously most important words in English. A, an, and the. I know, they can be kind of tricky, but stick with me, and by the end of this, you're going to have a super clear guide for using them like a pro. Let's jump in.
First off, why do we even need to care about this? Well, just look at this. I am student versus I am a student. That tiny little A makes all the difference, doesn't it? It's the difference between sounding a little off and sounding perfectly natural. A tiny detail with a huge impact.
So yeah, let's solve this tiny word problem once and for all. We're going to break down our three main articles, a, an, and the, so you'll know exactly which one to grab, and, just as important, when you don't actually need one at all.
So what even are articles? Basically, they're just little words that come right before a noun, and their whole job is to act like a signpost. They tell us if we're talking about something general, any old one, or something very, very specific. We've got two teams, team indefinite, which is a and an, team definite, which is just the. Let's start with team indefinite, a and an. You use these guys when you're talking about something for the very first time, or when it's just one of many options. The key word here is not specific. You know, if I say, I need a pen, it means any pen will do just fine.
Now, for the big question, how do you choose between a and an? Well, there is one single rule that clears up almost all the confusion. And trust me, it's way simpler than you probably think. The secret isn't about the first letter you see. Not at all. It's all about the first sound you hear. That's right, it's the sound, not the spelling. I'm going to say it again because this is a real game changer for so many people. Focus on the sound, not the spelling.
Check this out. We use a before consonant sounds. A book. Easy. But look at this one. A university. Wait, but university starts with a U, a vowel. But what's the sound? It's U, like the letter Y. That's a consonant sound. Now, on the other side, we use an before vowel sounds, like an apple. But then we have an hour. The H is totally silent. The first sound you actually hear is ow, a vowel sound. See? It's all about what your ears tell you.
Okay, let's switch gears and talk about our other team, team definite, and its star player, the. The is your go-to when you're talking about something specific, something that both you and the person you're talking to know about. It's not just any old thing, it's the thing. This here is the most common way the is used. Think of it like telling a story. The first time you bring something up, you use a or an. I saw a dog. It's new information. But the next time you mention that same dog, it's now specific to our story, so you switch. The dog was big. Now we both know exactly which dog we're talking about. The also has a few other special jobs. We use it for things that are totally unique, like the sun or the moon. Or when something is the most or least of something, a superlative, like the tallest building. It also gets used for big geographical things like oceans and rivers, and for musical instruments like playing the piano. So we've covered a, an, and the. But what about those times when the best choice is, well, nothing? This is what we call the zero article rule. And knowing when not to use an article is just as important. You use no article when you're talking about stuff in a really general way. Like with plural nouns, you'd say dogs are friendly, meaning dogs as a whole concept. Same goes for things you can't count, like water is important. You also skip the article for most languages, meals, and countries. Though you gotta watch out for those couple of big exceptions, like the United States and the United Kingdom. Okay, I know that was a lot of info, but we can really boil it all down. So let's create a simple little cheat sheet, and then, you guessed it, test ourselves with a few examples. And here it is, your go-to guide. First time you mention something, use a or an. Second time, use the. Talking about one specific known thing, definitely the. But if you're talking about a general plural noun or something you can't count, use no article at all. That's pretty much it.
All right, you ready? Time for a quick practice round. First one, she is blank, doctor. What do you think goes in that blank?
And the answer is A. She is a doctor. We use a here because we're talking about her job. It's a singular noun, and of course, doctor starts with a consonant sound. Easy enough.
Let's try a two-parter now. I saw blank elephant at the zoo. Blank elephant was very big. This one tests two different rules. What have you got? Here we go. The correct answer is I saw an elephant because it's the first time we're mentioning it and elephant starts with that vowel sound. Then the elephant was very big because now we're talking about that specific elephant we just introduced. Perfect.
Okay, and for our final practice question, he plays blank guitar. Do you remember the rule for this one?
Exactly. He plays the guitar. That's one of our special rules, right? We always use the when we're talking about playing a musical instrument. You've totally got this.
So really, the most important thing to take away from all this is simple. Using articles gets easier with practice, not by being afraid to make a mistake. Seriously, everyone messes them up sometimes. But over time, with practice, it just becomes second nature.
And that's our complete guide to English articles. I really hope this made things a lot clearer for you. So, what's next? What other tricky English grammar rules should we break down and decode together? Let us know.